Welcome back to Big Trouble in Little Podcast. I'm Andy.
I'm Chaz.
I'm Joe Dubs.
I'm Zach.
We're back with more Adam Sandler Month. We're here to talk about the Waterboy. Dubs, you chose Waterboy. How
no, I didn't.
predictable.
Chaz.
I'm sorry. You chose Spaceman. So
Yeah.
I was distracted because you put a hat on, and I was thinking
Dubs chose a good movie.
Yeah.
I chose a classic.
You chose a very predictable classic. Why'd you choose Waterboy?
Well, to be honest, when we were going to stick with like the specific romantic evening, I had several other ideas, but once we got into the Uncut Gems protests that occurred, and it was like, fuck it, we'll just watch anything. I don't know. This is the movie that rang to me. Like, I was a little late to the party on Adam Sandler's first endeavors, be it Happy Gilmore, Billy Madison. Like, I vaguely remember watching that when I was younger.
Okay.
But the first Adam Sandler movie I can really remember watching and just laughing hysterically at was The Waterboy.
Oh.
Of course, after I'd watch the others, but yeah, I was like 9 when this movie came out, 8 or 9, and it was another one of those deals where if you had like the DirecTV like fried chip that was totally illegal, then you could watch whatever. So I watched this movie like 50 times over and over and over. I'd go to school and I'd go, and I'd tackle people in the hallway and get in trouble for it. It was great. Yeah, that's a legit thing. I went to the principal's office a few times for that. It was a whole thing. But anyway, yeah, I don't know. I just think this movie's hilarious. It's very
hilarious. It is
very dumb, very silly, but like you just can't help but laugh at very certain points that are just stupid. But I don't know. It's my go-to cheeseburger, I suppose.
It's funny that you say cheeseburger, because when I do the descriptions for our show, what I usually do is I take the transcription of our episode, because it takes all what we say, and then I put it into AI, and then it makes a description for our podcast. It brought up the cheeseburger stuff for the first movie we saw, Pixels and stuff, and I was like, that's funny. Now it's gonna pick up again and be like, there's another cheeseburger.
Yeah. Listen, I'll start singing "It's Raining Tacos." We'll just fuck with it.
Oh no, please! It's raining tacos.
I don't know what that is.
It's a children's song. It's whatever. Anyway, I don't know. I like comparing movies to food. That's how my brain works. I'm fat. I like food, and it's easy to compare food and other things in terms of how they rank. And
Are you guys already bored of talking about Waterboy? We're moving on to food.
Yeah, that's right. No, let's talk about Waterboy. It's a football movie. Funny enough, until I think
it's the highest grossing sports comedy of all time.
Yeah, that's where I was getting. It's the highest grossing sports comedy. And for a while, it was just the highest grossing sports movie. Up until I can't remember what movie came out after that broke it. But yeah, this movie was highly successful. I don't know if it's just like the perfect it was like the perfect range of comedy for the time it was made, because I mean, again, some of the comedy that's in here is pretty lowbrow and dumb, but there's also stuff that's very dated. You could not.
I think it's the perfect comedy for the age that we were at when it was popular.
Exactly.
Because like if this movie came out now, I think I'd still think it was funny. I like to think that I have enough self-awareness to acknowledge something that's entertaining when I see it, but I don't know if I would enjoy it as much if I didn't have all this experience with it. Like you were saying, I've seen this movie 3 dozen times or something, like a bunch.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's always like liners that I always mimic in this movie. Like I just said it before we recorded. Like, alligator got all the teeth, but no toothbrush. Or when the mother goes, "Foosball's the devil," and all that stuff. Like,
well, like, okay, here's a good one. Why is his professor, his physiology professor, why is he Colonel Sanders?
Because it's funny.
Like, no, exactly. Like, it's
to make him something.
It's a dumb, pointless thing, but it is actually pretty good in the movie. It says, "Fuck it, let's make him Colonel Sanders."
Just Colonel Sanders doing anything but being Colonel Sanders is funny. It's like that.
Yeah.
That weird WWE crossover where they had Dolph Ziggler dress up as Colonel Sanders and he was working matches.
Hilarious. He's like,
what the fuck was that?
Yeah. They had like the promo wrestling match where he's like literally putting the chicken in the camel clutch.
It's funny.
Yeah. Well, then there's like there's other random bits like you have
Paul White.
Well, you got that too, but Captain Insano, that part's so funny to me. We talked about it off the before the stream. He asked him how old he is. He's like, "Oh, kid, are you 9 or 10 or 11?" And he's like, "I'm 31," and he just laughs.
Starts laughing.
He's like wheezing laughing.
You know what's funny? Because me and Zach are on Getting Some Color watching like WCW in '96, and like he does that laugh like when he does promos and stuff. So it's like so funny.
His giant fake bellowing laugh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, you have the two like redneck Waldorf and Statler that are just like off making the commentary, but like the one, it's like very clear the one's really fucking stupid.
I haven't seen a running back like that since Joe Montana. Joe Montana was a quarterback, you dumbass.
I said Joe Montana. Or like he says, "Watch this here. He's gonna throw a touchdown first pass."
I'll bet you $20 he throws a touchdown pass. Yeah,
Yeah,
you owe me $20.
So stupid.
But man, like, how do we construct this review or like this talk about the Waterboy? Because obviously, everybody's in America have seen this movie. Hopefully, right? If you haven't seen this movie, go fucking see it. It's funny as shit. It's probably like one of the Mount Rushmore of Adam Sandler movies. If let me rephrase that.
Yeah. Comedy
movies, not Uncut Gems and Spaceman that we saw, but like I'm talking about comedy, because when you think of Adam Sandler, you think of this movie, you think of Little Nicky, you think of Billy Madison, and I'm forgetting something else.
Happy Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore.
Yeah, I would say
that was
there's
my
the
favorite.
Three. It's like the trio.
There's the three that are obvious, and the fourth one, it's like, is it Little Nicky? Is it Big Daddy? Is it I don't know, The Wedding Singer?
Mr.
What else
Deeds.
is Mr. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. So Mr. Deeds was actually the movie I was going to choose for this when we were going to do romantic comedies. I have a soft spot for that movie too, although I admit that movie's got some flaws, but it's pretty funny.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't know. Just Waterboy still has a soft spot just for being the first one. Also, at the age, I was very impressionable with football. Football was like everything to me at that point.
But it's the devil.
But I love the devil, I guess. I don't know.
Everything's the devil to you, mama.
Yeah, I also got some weird trauma where his mom is kind of like my grandmother, but like with no like redeeming qualities. So yeah.
I just love that Fonzie is like the fucking coach, and he's just like a very like pussy type of character, but then he builds his confidence near the end.
He has trauma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's good. He shows he's got acting chops or whatever. But when you rent this movie on Amazon, that's the call out. It always has a little one sentence thing. It says Henry Winkler dazzles acting or something like it. That's what they say. They don't say anything about Adam Sandler. They say, "Hey, Henry Winkler's in this, and he's pretty good."
Yeah. No, it's pretty funny. That's the other part in this movie that I always laugh about is when he finally admits to lying on the transcript, and he sits in the office and says, "I cried like a 10-year-old girl," and he throws that thing at the window, and it happens to hit Colonel Sanders and take him out.
And he makes that
no
noise.
It's so stupid. But yeah, I think for the age, it's in a really good spot. It's short, which is great. It's not a super long movie, so it's bite-sized, very easy to digest. The plot is not it's not complex at all. It's very shallow, but it's fine. It is perfect for what it needs to be. I mean, that said, like this movie is not causing any thought-provoking emotions. Like, you're not going to leave it after and start contemplating philosophy, but that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Not everything has to make you do that.
Exactly. That's why I say this is a good greasy cheeseburger.
And obviously,
oh, go ahead, Dubs.
I was gonna say, obviously, this is better than Pixels, right? We agree on that.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
by a bunch.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say, Zach? I'm sorry.
No, I'll save it for later. It's part of my facts.
Oh, well, tell me when you have I got a little intro for you, so let me know when you're getting into Zack Facts, okay?
We'll do facts when we're done talking about the whole movie.
Okay.
Cool.
So, what did you guys think of Vicki? And she showed her boobies, and he liked it.
Fairuza Balk, she's awesome.
Mm-hmm. What is she doing these days?
She's still in movies and stuff. She just doesn't work a lot, I guess. Remember at first, this is like one of the first big movies she was in besides The Craft, I guess. That was the other one.
The last movie she was in was The Craft Legacy in 2020.
Damn.
She was in a TV show in 2021 for 8 episodes and a TV show in 2022 for 1 episode. And then some short in 2023. That's it.
Yeah, not a whole lot otherwise.
She's unique looking. She's decent, you know. I mean, this is Waterboy. Are you expecting some kind of amazing performance or some shit? Like,
No.
Not really. But,
No.
you know, I haven't seen The Craft or anything else she's been in, but I know that's like a big, oh my God, that girl in The Craft thing is like a cultural touchstone for some people.
Apparently she was in American History X, but I can't remember who she was in it.
Oh, she was Edward Norton's like fuck
Girlfriend.
toy. Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
Maybe I just didn't recognize her, I guess.
It was in the beginning. They were fucking, and then that's when he did the curb stomp to the black guy, pretty much.
Gotcha.
But what else about this movie, guys? What else we want to say about this movie?
The supporting cast is like, it's like in every other movie. I was reading about this when I was reading the Wikipedia for Waterboy. They were talking about like writing this, and they're saying this movie is like the opposite of like every other movie they've done with Adam Sandler so far, where like he's the crazy one that does all the comedy the whole time, and everybody else is normal. In this case, it's kind of flipped. Like Bobby Boucher is not exactly normal, I guess, but he's not like insane or like, you know, an asshole like Happy Gilmore or something. So he's relatively normal and a good person, Adam Sandler says. So, yeah. What do you make that face? You don't think he's a good person?
No, normal.
Yeah, he's terrible.
I think, well, comparatively speaking to these other people, he's relatively normal.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's also funny, too, because it's like, it's unclear for parts of the movie until later you realize, okay, he's not actually an idiot. He just happens to have this weird, like, speech impediment. And probably a lot of that's because he just like,
His mother, probably, yeah.
Yeah, he basically, like, was in school at home in a bayou with his donkey. Like, they just didn't get a lot of socialization, so it's probably more of that. But he's actually pretty bright. But, like, at first he comes off very much as, like, this guy just got like some weird like water boy autism. Of course, like there's like this whole thing of his daddy died of dehydration, so he's why he's so fixated on hydration. But then he breaks from that because he gets to socialize.
I love that he has like that special H2O around his neck because of his daddy and stuff. And it, like heals him and stuff. And Adam Sandler loves to bring his friends in movies, like
Rob Schneider.
Yeah, Peter Dante, Blake Clark, obviously, and there's probably more too as well.
Yeah, Alan Covert, that's the guy from Green Lost Boy.
Mm-hmm. And obviously, Mama Boucher, Kathy Bates did awesome too. Everything that she's ever been in, I kind of liked what she has done. You know,
She's gotten very thin, like
yes.
very thin.
She does. My dad was actually watching one of her shows. I think it's Matlock. You guys remember that old show Matlock back in the day?
I'm aware of it.
Yeah. She's like in the newer episodes. They like rebooted it or like did like a sequel to it, or you know, like sometimes when they have the old show, like they did Quantum Leap recently, a new one, and they continued the story while keeping the other one still intact. So. Yeah, she's been doing that lately. But what else, guys? What else?
I mean,
that's part of the thing with this movie is there's not a lot of substance to it, and that's part of its charm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There's not much to say about it. It's just got a lot of punchy jokes, and it's, again, you don't even necessarily have to be a fan of football or sports in general to like this movie, which is another reason why I think it's more popular because, again, you don't have to have some deep passion or love, and that it helps if you like those things. But You don't necessarily need that, and it's kind of like Happy Gilmore is a similar way. Like you don't have to like golf at all to enjoy that movie. It's just really funny for the premise of what it is. So I think that goes to its credit. But yeah, there's not a ton to say because there's not depth in terms of what they're trying to reach. Like,
if you were a filmmaker, any of you, if you were a filmmaker, would you prefer, like, say someone brought you the script to Waterboy and it had never been made before, and they're like, "Hey, Adam Sandler's on board for this. He'll be the main guy. This is a guaranteed hit. You're going to make money." And you read it and you see what it is. Or on the other hand, you can make your version of Spaceman, like it's based on this novel by this intelligent Eastern European guy, and it's about loss and family, and it's a big risk, and it may work and it may not. What do you want to make? Do you just want to make this and make money, or do you want to make art and take a risk?
Okay, context. Is this my first film?
You've made 3 films. They did okay. You've kind of got your foot in the door in Hollywood. This is going to make or break you. This is going to set up the rest of your career.
Waterboy 100%. Because I can do the other later. I need to stay where I'm at and keep my head above water first.
That's the Chris Nolan formula.
Yep.
Yeah, a lot of
make a big hit movie and then do something else you want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of directors do that, right? Where they like do this like slop shit to get the money, and then down the road they like do their passion project. Wasn't there another director besides Nolan doing that? Wasn't like Spielberg doing that?
And Coen Brothers is my favorite example.
Yeah,
Coen Brothers do it. To a point, Cameron did it. Although now Cameron's just like hit this point where I think he's just now truly in the fuck you status. I will do whatever I want.
Yeah, I'll release 20 Avatar movies and you're gonna fucking like it.
Yeah.
Why is he doing it? That's so weird.
I guess that's his passion project. He had it in the back burner. He's like, all right, I got to get through Terminator and Titanic, and I'm all set for Avatar.
I mean, he better hurry up. He's got 2 more years. I'm pretty sure that contract he signed with them was basically, "You're my bitch for 30 years since I made Titanic," and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
It's coming up soon, right?
So Adam Sandler is one of the writers of this film. The director, what is he's done? I'm trying to see what he's done.
A bunch of Adam Sandler stuff. He did Singer, Click, a couple other things.
Around the World in 80 Days. Yeah, pretty much it's a lot of fucking Adam Sandler movies, which is fine, by the way. Click was an amazing movie. I'm surprised Click was not one of... Actually, Chaz, I'm surprised it wasn't your movie because you like the emotional diarrhea movies, and I actually cried in that movie. With Click.
Click's
might not be about what I thought it was about. It sounds like.
Well, there's a scene where like he fast forwards through life, and there's like a sad scene to it. So
yeah, don't ruin it for him. You should watch Click. Click's actually a pretty good movie too. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I just like I said, when we were going for romantic comedy, my vibe was Mr. Deeds. I thought that fit the mold of what we wanted, and it's still kind of like eye-rollingly okay. So there's some comedy, but it's I don't know, it's fine. Thought it would make for good chatter because, again, it has flaws. And then we went off the rails, and I thought, well, if we're just going to pick any old thing, I just want an excuse to watch this because I haven't watched this movie in a long time.
You can just watch it. You can watch it anytime. You can watch it when we're done.
Yeah, I don't know if you know this. I don't watch movies unless they're for the show.
To answer your question, Andy, I would be the opposite. I think I'd probably do the artsy fartsy stuff because I'm Dubs and I like to be difficult. But
no, it's not difficult. It's that's what you want to do. That's what you want your career to be defined as.
Mm-hmm. And what about you, Zach? Would you choose? Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna do Waterboy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's not like I'm only ever... If I have something I know that effectively is this guaranteed thing, it's going to get me some money, then I use that to get to the next stepping stone of making something. And at least then I'm not broke. Maybe not anyway. Maybe I even get invited to the island.
You got to do the...
Whoa.
Not that island. No,
okay.
The Hollywood. Whoa.
Okay.
I don't think they go there anymore.
It's true. No, I mean... Yeah, never mind. We'll just keep moving on. I fucked this up.
You might have to do the Matthew McConaughey.
I meant the circle. I not the island. The circle.
The circle. Okay. You get known for doing this comedy shit, and then you got to just kind of resist taking those roles.
Mhm.
So you resist taking those projects for a bit. It's like, no, I'm gonna do what I want to do.
Do a couple artsy things and come back and be like, I'm
And you
broke.
get it.
Let's do Waterboy too.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much.
Be like Mama Boucher and his daddy.
What's everybody's favorite like jokes in this movie? I know we kind of like shot off some, but is there any others that you guys like?
I love it when he power bombs the guy. It's just amazing.
Oh yeah, ooh, like a big choo-choo train.
Cannibal ass.
Yeah, when that dude's like in front of him going, whoa, whoa. It's like, yeah, the choo-choo train, Jake.
I like the bit when he's okay. So he's already like done the first tackle, and they're like, "Holy shit, that's impressive!" And so they're trying to get him to do it again, and he goes up to the guy and basically patty cakes him, and he's like, "No, I need you to like hit him hard. It's okay. He's resilient." And he's like, "Do you like sports?" And he says, "Wrestling." And he's like, "Do what a wrestler would do." And he goes up and he just pokes him in the eyes and gives him the Three Stooges. Captain Insano shows no mercy. Just dumb shit like that in the movie. It's great.
Mm-hmm. Was there any like wrestlers in this movie besides like Paul White? Like, were there any like football wrestlers in there?
No, I think it was just him.
Yeah, I don't know of any notable wrestlers. There's a lot of football guys in this movie.
LT was in it.
Yeah, LT. I mean, a lot of the people they use for all the sports casting, those are all the guys that for the last 30 years have done the Sports Center and college games.
That's some of my favorite writing is the guy doing the secondary commentary just keeps saying the most obvious thing.
Oh yeah, and then the other guy.
We know. It's the last game of the season. You gotta bring your all, or something like that. That got the biggest laugh out of me on this rewatch because I've seen the movie so many times. I kind of know it. I think that felt the freshest to me.
They interview the girl. They ask for the score, and she names off what the score will be. She's like 30-27, Mud Dogs. He's like, "Oh, that's a great prediction. Ain't a prediction. It's what's gonna be." And then later they look at him, and he's like sweating. He's like, "Oh shit."
At work, when we usually have like a meeting about like our sales conversions or like all the number stuff, and like when we do bad, I always do the Rob Schneider thing, and I go, "Oh no, we suck again."
Oh yeah, that's pretty good. I built a whole career off of being a bellhop for Macaulay Culkin and yelling, "We can do it," or "You can do it." Yeah.
Yeah. You could do it all night long.
Yeah, I know everyone's heard that quote at a bit.
Yeah, I remember it was one of the first times I got in trouble for saying the F word. I yelled out, I quoted this movie, "Cut his fucking head off." Not exactly a thing you want to yell in elementary school. Whatever. They frown upon that. Man, there's a couple other bits that are pretty funny in the movie. I know we talked about a couple of other side characters. But again, it's like, it's not like deep. It's just all like shallow and spread out. But again, nothing bad.
Was this a good movie to watch?
I think so. I enjoyed myself.
Yeah.
I would recommend it.
I always turn on this movie and like, it's always a good time. There's never like a bad time watching this movie. Like when this movie comes on, like back in the day, like when it comes on like Showtime or HBO and stuff, back when, people watched cable and it was just on repeat, I would sit down and watch it, have a good laugh. And it's also a good background movie as well.
I saw it on television so many times that there was stuff that was jarring when I watched this version now. Like when Henry Winkler's leaving his house, he's like, "My mother told me not to get a Roy Orbison tattoo, but you know what?" And then he undoes his pants and slides. Because in the TV version, they crop it so you can't see his ass.
This one,
and then this one, it actually shows it. I was like, "Oh, okay, that's funny."
Oh yeah, there's something later.
And then they don't play a Roy Orbison song. It was kind of a missed opportunity.
There's something later in the. Oh damn! What is it? Oh yeah, I think he's at the barbecue with his mom and Vicki, and she says something about the game or something, and he gets all thrown off, and he starts stuttering, and he goes something about Coach Klein and Roy Orbison, and he's like he's referencing the tattoo on the ass without saying it. I don't know why that makes me laugh too. Just dumb shit like that.
And I always laugh at the barbecue because it's just like tiny little alligators that they're eating. And you're
Yeah,
like,
just cooked lizards. Or like the dinner she makes for the coach, they're having the snake, and she's like, I guess that would be its knee. And then like, what's for dessert? And they hear the bug zapper go off and squirrel. Yeah. Just but like I said, we could probably just sit here and eventually quote the whole movie, but it probably doesn't say too much more about it. Again, it's cheeseburger and a plate of fries. Enjoy it. It's what it is. That's okay. Recommend it.
And the plot's really simple too. It's just like a shitty fucking college team. They hire this stuttering, I guess, overly powered skinny dude that just beats the crap out of people, and they get to the championship.
He hits him with that tism streak. That's that tism tackle, dog.
Yeah.
The funniest thing I've ever seen related to this movie is somebody took all that footage of him tackling people and put in like Doom 2016 music. Just fucking destroying people, and it's like the funniest shit ever.
Yeah, that sounds pretty funny, actually.
I'm gonna find it when we get done.
Did you want to get into some Zack Facts?
Yes, I have Zack Facts.
All right, let me just hit you with this 30-second song real quick.
Zack's got facts and he's bringing the heat. Dropping deep cuts from the cinema seat. From monsters to space, from action to laugh. He's got the trivia that blows minds in half. Zack Facts. Whoa, did you know that? Zack Facts. Now you ain't more snatched. It's big trouble in little podcast. Zack Facts. Our word Zacks.
Yeah,
There you go.
Wow, that was unexpected.
Very
I didn't know what to expect. Yeah, but that was just pretty good. First off, Waterboy was super profitable. Andy started kind of mentioning that, but the budget was tiny. It was like $23 million.
Yeah, I mean, watching it, you can kind of tell it wouldn't take much to make this movie.
Yeah, it's like they just shot on location, and like it was just actors doing stuff. There's no special effects or anything really. It made like $36 million in its opening weekend or something. So that's pretty great. And then by the time it was all said and done, it made $190 million.
Woof.
Yeah, that's really good for a movie, the budget that it had.
That's why I said, yeah, I think I'd do Waterboy first, because somebody sees that you did that with that little amount of money, like that guy can do shit. Yeah.
And it's not like a Marvel movie these days where it's like billions of fucking dollars to like pay the actors to do it and then have all that CGI work. This
all
one,
those nerds on their fucking computers making fake ass movies.
yeah. Let's just film in front of a green screen. Like Adam said, like, no, let's just fucking like, I don't know, go to a college school or whatever, or a football stadium, and let's have Colonel Sanders. I'll ride a fucking tractor to work and all that stuff. Which, by the way, every time I see a tractor, I just think of the Waterboy.
Lawnmower.
Yeah, lawnmower. I'm sorry.
Kathy Bates was almost not in this movie.
That would have been a shame.
I don't know who they had planned to also get if they didn't get her. They didn't. There was no notes about that, but her agent didn't want her to do it, and she like read a little bit of the script and like threw it in the garbage. And her niece happened. Yeah, the script was the devil to her, but her niece happened to be there that day and was like, she got it. She's like, you need to do this movie. This is an Adam Sandler movie. And she's like, what? And basically, her niece convinced her to just go ahead and do it, which was probably good because that's like. Being Bobby Boucher's mama is probably like one of her most iconic roles.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, immediately I think of this and her role in Misery.
Exactly, it's this Misery and like I don't know what else. She's really good. Like she's in that Fried Green Tomatoes movie, I guess. I think. The critical reception for this was like silly. It's kind of funny looking back on it. It's like I don't know. It's an insult to the genre with low humor and cheap gags. Comedy? Like what's it's an insult to the comedy genre. And you know, like Roger Ebert's a fucking fuddy duddy. You know, does he like comedy movies? Like he never has.
No, he famously in one of his books he was talking about Mel Brooks. I wish I could remember the exact context. I read this years ago, but he's talking about Mel Brooks, and he's like, Mel Brooks is the perfect example of a filmmaker that I respect the hell out of, but I cannot fucking stand his movies or something like that.
What the fuck did he ever find funny then? Like,
It's just not what he was into, I guess.
I thought I was harsh on comedy movies. It was like, I actually enjoy a few, but I didn't realize he basically never liked any.
Yeah, I don't know if I would take directions from him, gun to my head.
Mm.
After the Home Alone stuff, like it's like you just lost all credibility with me.
Now his
He's
Home
got-
Alone 3 critic, at that point I don't want to hear anything from him.
That shit either you just swallowed your pride for the money and said I'll just say whatever you want me to, or you actually
I think that's grown
might
more
be
infamous
stupid.
than him talking about video games or whatever it was. Remember he pissed off all the gamers? Now that's like more
Oh yeah,
infamous.
that's stupid.
That's dumb.
That and his review of Revenge of the Sith. That's what put him under for me.
What did he say about that?
He liked it.
Oh,
And everyone was like, how big of a check did they write you? And he was like, check?
what?
I don't know. He was
Um,
super old at that point. I think he was checking out.
Yeah, he's probably checking out. But yeah, it's that kind of stuff. And again, I mean, there's some people actually acknowledged it was funny though, and like Pixels. So that there's something there, I suppose. But
Did Adam Sandler have a lot of sway back at that time where Kathy Bates is like, holy shit, Adam Sandler, I'm gonna go there.
yeah, I mean,
yeah.
he was right in the middle of his hot streak.
He was on
really.
his way up. Yeah.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
was he literally did Billy Madison, Happy Gilmore, Wedding Singer, and right. I
He
think
came
Mhm.
off that Saturday Night Live run doing all that. So like he was like one of the most popular people on the show.
yeah.
Nailed it, yeah.
So, like
So-
in comedy, like in the mid '90s, it's like him and Jim Carrey are like the two biggest names for you to be tied to. Even then, Jim Carrey may even be on the way down from at that point because the Batman movie kind of soiled that a little bit. But
Yeah, he basically did. There's a few things in the middle that he wasn't like big in, but he did like Airheads and the Billy Madison and Happy Gilmore back to back. And then I don't know what Bulletproof is, and then Wedding Singer, and then Dirty Work, and then Waterboy, and then Big Daddy. Like it was just bam, 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 bam.
mhm.
And then he has a bit part in Deuce Bigelow, and then Little Nicky, and then etc.
Mm.
Oh, and then Punch Drunk Love. Then he got serious,
Serious for a minute.
just for a minute, and then he did Mr. Deeds.
just for a spell, it's just a little bit.
It was almost an accident.
His
Yeah,
pattern
someone at
is
work,
his pattern
Okay.
is I'm going to do what I want for 12 movies, and then I'll do this one thing. It's serious.
someone someone at work told me about another movie that he did. That's I need to look it up in his filmography. They mentioned it's another like really serious movie, and for what it's worth, I have no idea if what this person's taste in movies like how much it meshes with my own. So what they say is good could be trash, but allegedly it is their favorite Adam Sandler movie, which I feel like is a pretty bold statement. They have watched Uncut Gems and they like this movie more, so it intrigued me enough. Might check it out. I have to look up. I'll quickly.
Isn't there a movie where he's like an EMT from 9/11 or something, and he's got like PTSD or
Yeah,
something?
and he's playing Shadow of the Colossus on a PS2, like during a scene or something.
Oh, really?
It's got something to do like it's like a metaphor for 9/11 or something, like him dealing with that or whatever.
That's
It's
kind
weird.
of that's interesting. I
It
think.
is, yeah.
Is it? Is it good? I don't know.
I've heard from people that like that movie and they say it's better.
I can't
than,
remember
like,
what it's
people
called. I didn't mean to derail what Chaz was trying to come up with. I was just trying to think of his other serious.
It could be the
nonsense.
same movie we were talking about. Rain Over Me, I think is the name of it.
Rain
I
Over
think
Me.
that's what it is.
That's the
one.
movie that I'm pretty sure that's the movie she said that
That's
was
the
just
one.
really
I was
good.
trying to remember it the other day.
Yeah, it's Don
Alright.
Cheadle. Yeah, this is it. Yeah, she said this movie is really good. So there you go.
might need to watch it.
Yeah, hey, maybe she's onto something. Hey,
And to tie this up, he said in September of 2022, he's open to making a sequel to Waterboy.
Of course he is.
He hasn't figured out what it would be yet.
How to milk
obviously.
the most money out of it. Yeah.
Has anybody seen the sequel to Happy Gilmore?
No.
No, I wanted to because there
No.
was MJF was in it, and
Oh yeah.
like, is like, oh, he's a wrestler in this movie. He's a guy in it, not just like a cameo.
Who's in
Oh,
it?
that really? I didn't realize that. That's
MJF
pretty
is a
interesting.
wrestler.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
he's
I
like
thought
a-
he meant Michael J. Fox. I was like, wait, really? This late
Michael J.
stage? I didn't think he could act anymore for obvious reasons.
No, Becky Lynch is in it too. She has a part in it as well. But yeah,
So
I don't know. I didn't get around to watching it yet.
that
Hey,
Netflix deal.
Yeah,
That's what that
listen,
was.
I like when people
It's
have
higher
fun.
rated than Spaceman.
Really?
Yeah,
Maybe it's
Happy
pretty
Gilmore
good.
2 has a 6.1 on IMDb, and Spaceman has a 5.7. People did not like Spaceman.
Weird.
That's-
I thought it was
yeah.
I thought it was better than that.
Me too.
Probably because
But-
they were like, "Why ain't this funny? Adam Sandler's in a space movie."
Could be like maybe what Andy was complaining about. The script bugged a lot of people, rubbed them the wrong way. You know, they tried to watch this movie and they hate his fucking wife because of the way they positioned everything.
It didn't ruin the whole movie for me, but it kind of got it off on a bad foot.
Well, you could see how other people with less patience would be like, I don't want to watch this movie. I fucking hate this person.
feel
And they
like-
just shut it off.
Yeah, it's like anything else. It's like controversial, but it like comes back together at the end. You could like kind of appreciate it or something, but realize, okay, maybe that should have been that way. Some people, but I fucking hate this, and just turn it off right away.
Yeah,
I wonder if Quentin Tarantino just like made multiple accounts and just fucking said Paul Dano's in this movie.
Paul
Fuck him."
Dano's in this movie. Fuck this shit.
Yeah,
That must be it. That's what happened.
I imagine if he wanted to sing something, he wouldn't have to make a bunch of alts. He could just be like, "This movie sucks. No one should see it." And all the, there's a lot of people who would just blindly do what he says, and I like him a lot. But come on,
I'm not going to blindly do what he says. He has some weird ass opinions too. About
big
movies.
time.
I
So
mean,
yeah,
you guys aren't wrong. People really didn't like Spaceman. Pixels is just shy of being rated higher.
that's
That's
crazy.
wrong. That is
That's
incorrect.
Yeah, Pixels is a
I worry-
5.6. What?
I worry. It depends on who saw it. Like sometimes the intended audience for something doesn't get it. Sometimes something's advertised wrong, and if it's not popular enough, like those people don't catch it. Like Spaceman seems like I said, it was a Dubs movie, but it also seems like the kind of movie I would like, and I'd never even heard of it.
I didn't hear of it until we were going to do this. Yeah,
So I wonder if like Spaceman won't, like, people will discover it later or something. Like the people who saw it are just the people who watch everything that's new and trending on Netflix. That's all they care about.
this movie that didn't do that great is blowing up on Netflix. You know, that happens every now and then.
Every once in a while, yeah, they'll add this month's stuff, and one of the random movies for some reason everyone just decided, oh, well, I'm gonna check this out.
It's kind of like when Gen Z on YouTube like watch like classic movies, like they're watching like old Star Trek and being like, "Holy shit, this is better than the newer Star Trek." And
I saw
shit.
some of they were talking
Yeah.
about that on Red Letter Media.
Yeah. But I guess we all recommend this movie, right?
Oh yeah,
Duh,
Yeah,
it's
for
classic.
sure.
classic '90s comedy movie.
Cool. All right, we watered the boy. What are we watching next?
We waterboarded him.
What a boy. Well, okay. Once again, we're going to have tonal whiplash. We're going to close it out with, I mean, it was kind of alluded to earlier. We're going to watch Uncut Gems. I love this movie. I've been looking forward to this.
This movie's romantic. It's about a man who loves money, right?
I mean, yeah.
A tale as old as time.
And
Right
it's a
there.
comedy because of what happens to him, right?
I have never watched this movie. I'm excited to watch it.
Yeah, I've never seen this movie either.
So cool. Zach, you've
Mhm.
seen it, haven't you?
No, that's why I picked it.
Oh
Wait,
my
what?
God. None of you guys have seen Uncut Gems?
That's,
Well,
that's
we're
actually
gonna fix
great.
it.
Oh my God. Everyone has to come back and listen to the next episode because it's going to be one of our best episodes.
I'm gonna do my hardest to not like it, just so I can piss you off.
Yeah, do it. Go into this movie expecting to hate it. I fucking dare you. This movie has a
Listen.
lot of stuff wrong with it, and it's very abrasive and very traumatizing. Like, you're going to come out of this movie and be like, well, my fucking nerves are shot. I'm never going to watch that again.
Oh, no.
Is this like
Okay.
Whiplash?
Yeah, I was gonna say, is this how compare it to Whiplash? Because that's for a movie that's not.
There are
actively about
similarities. I'm not
war.
going to say it's the same
Yeah.
thing, but there's definitely
Yeah.
there's times you will be imperiled by this movie. There will be parts of this movie where you think, oh, fuck, what's going to happen?
Oh,
What are you doing?
Jesus.
Just stop doing this. It's so self-destructive. This movie's good. I like it.
I'm
All
excited.
right. I'm gonna hit you guys with the silent stinger. And no, I don't have the thing yet. And even
I
though
gave
Zach,
you the thing.
I I've been fucking busy.
Making Zack Facts tunes.
I mean,
Yes.
if you want a silent stinger, we could just go. that timing was so bad.
I hit the button and it lagged. I was like, "What's going
For a
on?"
minute there, I thought you were just going to mute all of us and let us look stupid, which
It
We
didn't
need a lot of help
intentionally.
with that.
We really don't. We really don't.
All right. Well, this is host credits scene. This is where we talk about what we've been doing, watching, playing, enjoying. I'm going to go first because mine's really easy, and it's also a sixth verse, same as the first. I played more Ace Combat 6, and I beat it. That game rules. I love it. I actually played it way back when it came out, and I loved it then. And I played it again now, and the last level really pissed me off, and it was my fault. For real though. Like I let myself slip into where you get frustrated and you're doing the same thing and you're just like, it's like that meme. It's like me heading back toward the boss knowing I'm not going to do a single thing differently. It's just you have to fly into the stupid spot and there's 6 guns there and I had taken a bunch of damage because you have to fight a squadron of enemy aces, and if I was careful, you can pick the guns off and get in there safely. And I was like, no, I'm going in. This is a trench run. I'm doing it. And I just died like 15 times. And then what ended up being the thing is there's like a few windows further down the trench. I just dove into one of them like a madman and it just worked.
Nice.
Hey, you're not supposed to do it. I just kind of made it work. But anyway, Ace Combat 6 rules. It's got the cringiest dialogue in the whole series, but it's still great.
Give us a line. Give us a line reading.
Go dance with the angels. People say that like 600 times.
Weird.
Right? Is that before they kill you?
No, it's like at the beginning, this woman sends her girl off to a field trip for school, and they get separated when the city is attacked and her husband is killed. And she thinks her daughter is dead, but it turns out she's not. She finds out later. And they have this dumb thing where they say, she told her fighter pilot husband to go dance with his angels, and the daughter started saying it. And she, at some point, they're like reporting on the occupied city, and a bunch of like children do something, and you hear her say, go dance with the angels, as a way of saying like, hey, fuck you, kind of. And it gets broadcast and people pick it up. And then as the game goes on, like everyone starts saying it, and it's just really cringy and stupid. And I don't like it. I don't it's charming. It's just such a dumb phrase. It's probably something that in Japanese was really cool, and then this is the best they could do, and it just kind of turned out to be like weird. But I don't know, the rest of it's cool. It's neat. There's 3 guys. They go AWOL so they can rob a bank. I told you guys about that last episode. It has a funny conclusion, their story. But yeah, I beat 6. It rules. And then I started 4, Shattered Skies. And I liked 4 a lot. I beat it. I beat it today, actually. I already beat 4. 4 is obviously the evolutionary link between 3 and 5. Like, it's very blatant. It has a lot of the same like visual stuff that 3 did, and the soundtrack reminds me of it. And you can tell they're kind of developing toward 5. 4 is like, everyone says it's part of the holy trilogy of Ace Combat games. I didn't think 4 could hold a candle to 5 or 0. 4 is a lot of fun, but I don't know. It's just like none of your teammates have names, and the story is just kind of it's more utilitarian like 1 and 2 were. 3 has like a massive story, so I don't know why they took a step back from that. But yeah, 1 and 2 and 4 all just kind of have a story and things happen. But there's like some exciting set pieces, like these huge giant part of the, I don't know how much you guys don't care. I'm going to tell you anyway. Like part of the one of the defining traits of Strange Real, the place where Ace Combat takes place, is in around their year of 1994. Extinction level asteroid was going to hit the planet. So a bunch of countries designed what's basically just like super weapons to like blow it out of the sky. And they like blew up a bunch of the fragments and stuff. But basically what happened is a bunch of smaller asteroids hit the planet and like plunged a bunch of countries into like economic turmoil and like killed millions. And now you have all these countries where their governments basically fell apart, and or all these countries that have massive, gigantic rail guns that are basically super weapons that you can use. They're like, well, we shot down an asteroid. I guess we'll use this for war now. And that's the foundation upon which most of the stories for Ace Combat are built. And there's two of them. There's two different. Like one of them it's called Stonehenge, and it's like a series of 8 giant rail guns that can like pivot and shoot down meteor fragments. And then at the end, the final boss is the megalith, and basically they weaponize like in orbit. There's still all these fragments of the asteroid floating around, so they weaponize it by being able to shoot it and make the fragments fall to Earth, so they can just colony drop any city in the world at a whim. So you have to go destroy that, of course. But 4's cool. It's fun game. I had a ton of fun playing it. The last 2 levels are so much fun. And Yellow Squadron, the bad guy squadron in 4 is one of my favorites, actually. I really liked them, but it's okay. Play 5 or 0. They're better. And then I played a little bit of Air Combat 22. Anyone want to take a guess as to what the hell that is?
Well, not gonna lie, when I first read it at a glance, I thought it said Ace Combat 22, and I had a couple of thoughts. I was like, "Fuck!" I thought
I jumped ahead,
and then I was like, "Wait, why did you jump so far?" I have a feeling it's about dogfighting.
Yeah, it is about dogfighting. It is not a mobile game; it's an arcade game. Namco made it in the early 90s. I think it's called 22 because it's like the arcade architecture it's built on or something. But basically, Air Combat is proto Air Combat for the PS1. Like it has a lot of similarities, but it's not the same. It really feels like it's like 1/3 Afterburner, 2/3 Air Combat on the PS1. It has a lot of Air Afterburner DNA in it, and it's pretty fun so far. You can download it. It's part of the Arcade Archives series of games that you can get on Series X and PS5 and the Switch. I got it on the Switch and I'm enjoying it a lot, but it's kind of expensive. It's like $16. If you have any interest in it, I do recommend it. It's a lot of fun. I'm enjoying it, but wait till it goes on sale because it only has kind of 3.5 game modes and they're all pretty short. I've already beat Novice and Advanced. I just got to beat Ace and I've beat the whole thing. And I've really only been playing it for like an hour. Like even the completionist score on how long to beat is 54 minutes, which I've already put more than that amount of time into it because I suck. But it's fun. It's okay. It's neat. It's just I'm playing all these other Ace Combat games. I figured I'd go back to see where it all came from because this game just came out within the last few months. They put it on Arcade Archives, and I've always really liked those games.
I didn't even know about that.
Yeah, it's a little on the obscure side. Only like Uber Ace Combat dorks like me really know about it, or arcade dorks presumably, because it was pretty popular in arcades and stuff. It's like that kind of led to I think it was Sega made Wing War. Mm-hmm. Do you remember Wing War? There was an arcade cabinet of it at the Huntington Mall. Is why I point that at Zach.
I vaguely remember that machine. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Wing War and Air Combat 22 have a lot of similarities. They're kind of in the same ballpark, but yeah, I miss Wing War. Wing War rules. If they release Wing War on Arcade Archives, I'll pay $50 for that son of a bitch. That game is too cool. That's not an invitation. Don't actually do that, Arcade Archives. Please release it for a reasonable amount. But yeah, that's it. I did a bunch of flying stuff, and of course, I've done Big Trouble Rips, and I played a bunch of Gundam. Oh, I won Gundam yesterday. Hooray me!
Oh, good for you! Hooray!
Yeah, you like downplayed your win, by the way. I was like, why you downplay your win? You're like, oh, it's just luck.
It was the release event, and it's like a sealed thing. You get 4 booster packs, and you open them all, and you make a deck of 30 instead of 50, and there's no color restrictions. So there's not. It's almost more luck than usual because you have to get good cards in those 4 packs. And I kind of got. I got extremely lucky. My final, like the second game that I played, the last game, there was only 4 of us there. It was snowing like hell, and everyone got scared, so no one came. But the second game that I played, I was on the ropes the whole game. He had more units than me, like the whole game, and he was going to win the next turn. And I drew a link, which in Gundam, if you link a unit, you get to attack that turn. And it was like one of 2 links in my entire 30-card deck. It was Bernie and the High Gog, if anyone needs to know. But yeah, they won me the game, and it was really, really exciting. But yeah, it was just luck. It wasn't because I made a good deck. I didn't have a bunch of really good strategies that all paid off. It was just I drew the right card at the right time.
Cool.
But yeah, victory's a victory. I still got a crudload of stuff for it. And if you're watching this live, this will matter. But otherwise, you can go back and watch it. I got a whole box of Steel Rain. We're going to start opening it tomorrow, obviously. So look forward to that.
Cool.
Nice.
All right. Who wants to? Speaking of card stuff, why doesn't Chaz get next?
Sure. It's shipping the card stuff. We are doing the Pokemon thing. Playing a lot of Pokemon, testing for an upcoming event in March, and then of course running our event weekly. Actually played in the last tournament we had. Excuse me. Actually made it to the last round. I was undefeated and was playing for the win and lost. And then it was really funny. My round one opponent had dropped, but one of my teammates who was running the event didn't drop them from the tournament, so they continued to just get auto loss the whole time, which again, these things are affected by your opponent's win percentage and by breakers. So instead of finishing second, I finished like fourth or fifth because I had the worst breakers of everyone else that finished 2-1. So it was fine. But we're actually making a shift where we're actually going to start doing our events on Friday nights instead of Saturday nights. A couple reasons, but I think it'll end up being better for all parties involved. In the meantime, we also have some cool monthly stuff going on. We're doing, they're called async events. Basically, you get paired with somebody for the round, and you have a week to play that match. So it's more of a relaxed schedule of you guys finish up your match and then report it, and then the next week we do it. We do it over a month's time. So it's literally no different than our other weekly, but we do it monthly and it's more relaxed. But in addition to the regular one that's going on, one of the other guys wanted to start doing like fun ones, and he's doing one that is the same format with no ban list. So it's allowing all of the cards that are currently banned to be played, and people are going kind of nuts. Like the creator of the format is so intrigued by it that he has signed up for one of the events, which is really cool. So the I guess the king of GLC will be joining us for that. Tricky Jim, you should check out his content. But yeah, it's pretty exciting stuff. Other than that, I haven't played any video games other than my daughter and I have been still churning through Super Mario Brothers Wonder. Nothing really to say there. Fun, but we're doing it in short little bits. I think we're like 2/3 of the way done. We got like 2 more worlds or something. Still been watching some speedrunning stuff. I haven't done anything of my own. I actually watched a Rondo of Blood video today. It was a tool assisted speedrun, which was interesting. And yeah, some of the things are really funny. So you guys have played Rondo of Blood, right?
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Yes.
So turns out the key is broken. I don't know if you guys know this. The key is the most broken weapon in the game.
I mean, all task speed runs look broken as hell. That's the point.
I know, but like the key, the sub weapon. Yeah, the key it does the most damage of any attack. I don't know if you guys knew this or not. Also, when you use the item crash with it, it just makes you invincible for like 3 seconds. It does no damage, does nothing. He just does like the cross animation where he goes up in the air and it just makes him invincible. And then he comes back down, and you can immediately just hit. Like, he was like 3 and 4 shotting some of the bosses with the key. Just literally doing like the weird like backflip cancel and just hitting with the key, like just putting it out to hit, and it would do all this damage. It was really funny. He like in that one fight, there's like the 2 phase where Death like does a second thing and then comes back down. He killed Death before Death got back to the ground. It was fucking hilarious. Like it was like what? And the streamer like showing it was like losing his mind. He's like, how is this so broken? It was great. It was good content. I enjoyed it a lot. Anyway, I've still like thoroughly just been enjoying that whole vibe. I kind of want to just go back and start playing through Castlevania games again. Whether I speedrun or not, just enjoying them. I think it'd be fun.
You've beat every single Castlevania, haven't you? You don't have anything left.
I'm close. I mean, I haven't played through every like translation or transcript, but I'm really close to finishing them all. There's a couple of odd ones I haven't played though, so I need to go back and try to do that.
Did you beat the 360 one?
Shadow?
Yeah,
Or the show?
actually, yeah. Funny enough, I had that when it came out on PS3. I actually thoroughly enjoyed that game, but also acknowledged that it wasn't a Castlevania.
It's a fun game, but it doesn't have all the stuff. It doesn't have the elements.
Yeah. It's just God of War, but
Yeah.
with edgy Dracula stuff. And the story to that was kind of wild. And then they really fucked it up with the second one. I have not played the second game. I also haven't played
There's a
like
3DS game as well.
Yeah, I have not played the 3DS. The Mirror of Fate, I think, is what it's called.
From what I understand, it actually feels like a Castlevania. That's what I've been told.
Yeah,
It's
so
2D, I think.
Yeah, there's a couple of games I haven't played yet. So maybe that's the plan. Play through them all and talk about how shitty some of them are. Oh goodness. Sorry, been up since 5. Anyway, watch through Parks and Rec a little more. We're in the season 4 with the election. It's been pretty funny so far.
So Adam Scott's there now.
What is it?
Adam Scott has turned up, I guess.
Oh yeah, we're far into that. Like he and Rob Lowe.
Rob Lowe's
Yeah, they're both solidly in the show. Yeah.
Good.
But yeah, it's fun. Just when I get a chance to hang out with the wife, we watch that. I watch some Fallout. I'll just hold off on that because I think there's only a couple episodes left for the season ends. Actually, I think the newest episode came out today. I haven't watched it. And then I finished The Last of Us season 2. So I had some thoughts on it. It's kind of interesting. So it ended where I thought it would, which was the halfway point in the game where you suddenly will change perspective and take control of Abby.
Mhm.
I expected that to be that was the natural stopping point. They made a couple of really big changes to how the story flows, specifically how things get spoiled. I feel like I ask this every time we talk about this game or show, but did you guys play through 2?
I have.
No.
I thought one of you have and the others have. So I'll leave it as it is. I understand why they changed it, and funny enough, it was a small reason in the first season that led to why they changed it. So you guys have all played the first one. So at the end of the first one, when Joel just kills everybody at the hospital and runs off. Spoilers if you haven't played or watched The Last of Us. So I guess I've already ruined that. But anyway, Joel tells her that they just don't have a cure. Like they did the test and it doesn't cure, and there's nothing there, and there's other kids there, and it'll be fine. And they leave. There's nothing else to be said about it. In the show, he actually told her that they got attacked by raiders and they had to run, and then said that they had other people who were immune, so it was fine, but they had to get out of there. And that reasoning sets the tone for why they go the route they do, but it just, I don't know. It's one of those things where if someone's already played through the game, I would sit and have a beer with them and we'd talk about it, because I feel like it completely disrupts the actual ending of the game. To me, there's an important part that they have already showed now in the show that you do not find out in the game until it's the second to last scene in the game before the game ends. And to me, that's kind of heart-wrenching. And in this, they've just given it away. And also the speed at which things kind of resolve don't make sense. So I don't know. I wasn't a big fan of that. I've gotten over the whole thing with Ellie. She still looks like she's 12, whatever. I don't really care. That doesn't really matter as much. But yeah, otherwise the show's been fine. It's been mostly on the beats. There's a lot of people that have shown up that I didn't expect to be in the show. Catherine O'Hara, rest in peace. She's actually in the show. Joey Pants is in the show, although he's very brief. And then Jeffrey Wright is also in the show as one of the important characters.
Interesting.
Yeah. There's a lot of people in the show. So I don't know. I've enjoyed it so far. They're going to make a third season, which makes sense based on what they've shown so far. I guess
then they'll have to start remastering it, I guess.
Yeah, season 4, the remaster of that.
Yeah.
But I'm curious to see where they go. If they decide to just wrap up the rest of it, or if they try to play it out in more chunks.
They should, because there's not enough, unless you have good writing, which in my opinion, that show, the first season just copied the first game, and the writing was okay, but I've seen bits and pieces of season 2, and the season 2 writing is not that great. So I'm actually surprised they're doing a season 3 because they're just trying to milk it at this point to do more seasons and make more money. But to be honest, even the people that usually that are not for the woke stuff that like gets told by those YouTube channels are like, it wasn't that great of a season. So I don't know what's gonna happen after season 3 is what I'm trying to say.
Sure. I mean, I think that's the thing is like, it depends on what you think of the actual story from the game. I was a big fan of the second game. I liked the story.
I appreciate it
Two.
I appreciate it more down the road. I think I just got annoyed that I saw the spoiler that happened in the beginning of season 2 or the second game.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
And it's something I was aware of well before I had played it too.
Mhm.
But again, if I let that go, it didn't take too much from it. I like how they originally intended for people to experience it. I know now they have a different way for people to play it chronologically, but that takes away from there's a reason why they did it the way they did it, right? But it's okay. It's not for everybody, and that's fine. But the show's okay. Like I'm not gonna go tell everybody, oh, it's like crazy good or anything. Like at this point, I would lightly recommend it. I mean, if you like the game or have any familiarity with it or something in that genre, like it's worth a watch. But you may walk away from it after an episode or two and say, yeah, it's not for me.
True.
But yeah, that's really it. I haven't done too much else. To work a lot.
Well, that sounds like fun. You know who else did card stuff though is Zach. Zach, you go next. Tell us about Gundam cards again.
Again.
Gundam 2.
Well, I went to the event for the booster set release. I had to skip the previous starter deck event because I was sick around that time.
I missed it too.
So I got both my starter decks and a booster box. But yeah, I played a sealed event too. I won like one game, I think.
How many rounds did you guys get to do? 3?
Yeah, we did 3.
There's
There's enough there to at least be able to do that. But I got some pretty good stuff in my box, and I'm thinking this set's going to be pretty interesting. It's I've been retooling, rebuilding decks and stuff. I didn't get much of a chance to because I played again on Sunday while I was there. I didn't have a lot of time to like rebuild a bunch of shit, try to figure out what I was going to do. I knew I wanted to kind of tweak my clan deck a little bit because there's new stuff in this, and I knew I could fix that really fast, and it would probably be good.
I think
And
clan
it was
decks are
good.
genuinely going to be like top 4 kind of meta decks now.
I think so too, because I almost beat the guy who plays at that store, who's the judge. He got lucky and beat me, in my opinion. So it feels good to say that. Yeah.
Was he playing blue purple still, or is he playing something different?
What was he playing?
I'm really curious.
I think he was playing something different. It was blue and white, I think.
Okay. I was just curious
But,
because he and I had very nearly identical decks for a minute.
Yeah. He was playing something else there. No, it was Wing. No, he's playing Wing. I was thinking of somebody else. He had green. It was green white, I think. Or green
Barf.
Really, you really don't like it.
No, I don't like.
It's just fucking Wing Zero is the most popular fucking card for people to use because they love. It's like the brain dead strategy. People like to say the aggro is the brain dead strategy. Just make your deck with a bunch of blockers, a bunch of control shit, and just stall until you can get to level 8, and then play Wing Zero and do 3 damage to everything and clear the board and then kill the guy.
Yeah,
that's all it is.
Oh yeah, that sounds really broken.
Yeah,
one-sided board wipe. Yeah, I'll take that.
It'll hurt your year too, but it won't matter because you've got Wing Zero now, and if you've got Hero out, you just nuked a base and you did all this other stuff. Like it's just, I don't know. It's all fair. Like it's not like a banned strategy or anything. It's just, I just don't like a bunch of blockers. It's just so fucking boring.
it's exhausting because it slows the game down so much.
Right. Yeah, all the stuff I like to play is quick. I like 1 Year War, which is quick, and I like Tekkadan with blue support, which is quick. I want to win before round 8. Honestly, if I get past round 6 and I haven't won yet, I'm probably about to lose.
I'm not gonna lie, hearing that and knowing the types of decks I like to play in card games, yeah, I would probably play Wing Zero.
I figured you.
Not even if it's like the best strategy, I just like control decks.
Yeah, I told you, like white is the blue of Gundam. If for Magic players.
Yeah.
Because if you play blue and Magic, people are like, oh, you're one of these guys. But if you see someone playing a bunch of white, you're like, oh, great. It's going to be blockers and or it's going to be Kira.
Yeah, actually, you guys will like this. Sorry, it's a sidebar, but there's this card game that I've been playing with.
You've been playing a card game?
Yeah, right.
Trying something new, huh?
Yeah. So it's just like a fun like card game, like quick, like 10 minutes. You like deal out your cards or whatever. It's called Taco versus Burrito. I don't know if you guys.
Oh yeah, I know that game.
Yeah. But there is basically a counter spell in that game. It's called No Bueno, and it is my daughter's favorite card. She loves countering people and saying, "Nah, you can't do that," and it's hilarious because my wife gets really mad when she does it. She'll literally hoard all of them and just hold them and then wait. And then you try to do something. She's like, nah, you can't do that. It's really great. I'm like, she's my girl. That's
she'll be making enemies at game nights before you know it.
Yeah, I told my wife, it's like, we may not have a choice. These other card games, you can't do that. We might have to go and play Magic again. So, I mean, by that point, all of our favorite Disney characters will probably be Magic cards because they're going to eventually have everything in the game.
Yeah. But, I don't know. I think it'll shake up the meta a little bit more this set.
Yeah, definitely.
I think this game's at a point now where you could probably make a mono color deck and it wouldn't be a joke.
Yeah. I've seen people talk about blue and green are the viable monos right now.
I think you could probably do white.
I mean, is there a benefit to doing that?
Nah.
Not exactly. It's just like, if you really want to double down on some kind of strategy, it makes it easier, I think.
I've seen a lot of people do like all red ping stuff, like the Cubile or the Kshatriya or whatever, and then like just 2 like show resolve or something, which is a blue card.
That's like the opposite of the deck I was telling you guys I built before we recorded, which is like it's all blue, it's all Earth Federation. And there's 2 close combats in it.
Close combat. I knew it was that or all out attack. It had to be one of them.
Because I had some red units in there, but I dropped them in favor of gun tanks.
Let's go put get them gun tanks in there. I love my pingers.
But I got one more deck I need to build. There's like 2 or 3 I want to try, but I only have one more open slot for something I can carry with me. It might be Xeon. I might try Xeon again with this Cyclops team shit. Even though I don't have all the stuff I really want for it, I need 2 more.
A bunch of Cyclops stuff.
I need like 2 more Kempfers or something, or at least if I could get 1 more, I'd feel a lot better about it. I've only got 2, but we'll see. I've been watching more Gundam Age. I am almost done with the show now. I think I've got 8 episodes left, something like that. I'm still enjoying the show, even though like I'm taking notice that there's some issues with the writing where it feels like they had to compress the plot down after they got told this can't be as long as you wanted it to be originally. But yeah, I'll have more to say when I get done with it, I suppose. I watched Groundhog Day.
Oh yeah, makes sense.
I watched it like 2 days before Groundhog Day, though, like 3 or 4 days before, and I wasn't even like planning on it. It's just I went to Netflix and I saw what's leaving soon, and it was like Groundhog Day, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna watch that. And it was good. I've never actually seen that movie all the way through.
Oh really?
Yeah, I would catch it on TV occasionally and just like watch part of it, and like I can't count that because I only watched like half the movie or something.
I've always really liked that movie.
I really liked it too. I thought it was really good.
For some reason, like we were talking about this during Waterboy, but there's like stuff from a movie that sticks with you forever. For whenever I'm driving around with my dog in the car and she sees something and gets upset, I say, "Don't drive angry," because of that movie.
I saw a funny post. It's not about the movie, but it talks about groundhogs because when a groundhog is it groundhogs? Yeah, when a groundhog comes out and predicts about winter and shit, they're like, "Hey,
Okay,
yeah. You tell me that wrestling's fake, but fucking groundhog predicts fucking winter. Get the fuck out of here."
It's real.
It's real to me, damn it.
People in Puxatawny going, "It's real to me, damn it."
It's still real to them. Other than that, I read and watched stuff about like the F1 shakedown that was going on the previous week.
Yeah.
Did
Did you learn anything? Like to me, it just seemed like a bunch of people going, "Like, I think this is going to be the way it is."
Yeah, like this is pretty good. Aston Martin's car looked crazy, is what everybody said, and then it didn't run.
Yeah, they ran it for like a few laps, and they were talking to George about it. George was like, "Oh, their car looks crazy." And it's like, how could you tell?
Well, people made some images of comparing the design of the car to the others, and yeah, aerodynamically and all this other shit, it is
That's that
pretty
weird
drastically
nose.
different.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's got like a weird nose. It has like weird side pods and
I
stuff.
think it looks cool, but cool isn't always fast.
Yeah, we'll see.
I want it to be good. I want Aston Martin's car to be good. Alonso deserves a fast car. God
Yeah.
damn it.
I agree with that. I guess Mercedes' car is pretty good. George did pretty good in the shakedowns from what I could see, but like people were like the word on the street before the season was even over was like Mercedes' car is going to be really good next year. So, and then I guess Ferrari's car is good.
Yeah,
Like
apparently
everybody seems to think it's the best right now.
Charles and Lewis both said they like it, so that's a step in the right direction.
Max even said like that looked really good. Like Lewis is looking really, really good. So I guess they figured something out.
Maybe it'll be an exciting season.
Maybe we'll see. I guess we'll just have to see.
Hadjar crashed.
Yeah, it was kind of disappointing. I
Well,
guess
it's perfect. It's perfect for Hadjar because if you recall, he started last year by crashing on the formation lap in Australia. So,
yeah,
so that's just what he does. That's how he opens the season with a crash.
big crash. Get it out of the way now. That way you don't
Get it out of the way
later.
now, and he's going to rule.
But I don't even think Williams ran. They
No,
weren't there.
Their car was not there. It wasn't ready.
Yeah, so I don't know what. I guess they're just going to hope for the best when it starts.
Well, they still get to do testing in not Barcelona, in Bahrain.
Oh, okay. I didn't know about that. I didn't know there was another round.
Yeah. This one, the media actually gets to come check it out. Or whatever.
Oh, okay. That one's open to the public.
Yeah.
I don't really know of any other big notes other than I learned Audi did develop their own engine because I didn't have a 100% like answer on that before.
Yeah, I kept hearing contradictory things, but that's cool.
Other than that, still playing the same video games. I don't have much to say about that. I got 3 more countries to conquer in Lords of the Realm 2. I just finished England. Now I'm in France. Then I got to go to Jerusalem. And then I do Germany, and that's the game. That's it.
Jerusalem's not a country.
It was before.
Oh. I learned something just now.
But, yeah, that's everything I did.
All right, well, Dubs, guess what? You get to finish.
Okay, I don't have a lot. Mainly, I didn't do a lot of things because I'm not gonna go into deep detail because I don't want to fucking air my laundry. Just saying, dating sucks. Online dating fucking sucks ass. Don't do it. As far as hockey, if you're watching the video format, I am wearing a Florida's Panthers hat. I am officially a Florida's Panthers fan. Fuck the New York Rangers. Fuck Chris Drury. He's the worst general manager that I've ever seen in the New York organization. He's a terrible person. He just made a deal with the LA Knights for... Yeah.
Yeah.
They traded one of our best players for a fucking prospect that is not even good, and a third rounder draft pick, and then we still have to pay for the guy that we fucking sent to the Knights.
I understand why, like, it is important, but I really like your sports taste because you get way more passionate about when they trade players than like losses. And I don't just mean that about hockey. I mean, you feel that way about baseball and other stuff too. You're always like, they traded so-and-so, and I'm fucking pissed off about it, and I'm never going to like that team again, and I'm going to mail so many bombs to so many motherfuckers, and I'm so angry. And then, like, someone will lose a game, you're like, well, they lost. I guess that figures.
Well, it's just like... it's so, like, when they... It's something about New York teams when they get a prospect, or even when they get, like, a first-round pick, like a number one pick, to be honest. Like, the only team that, like, capitalized it really good is the New York Giants. But every other, like the Yankees, the Mets, the Rangers, Islanders, like, when they choose the number one pick, they never do anything with it. They go, either they put the prospect too early into the pros and they just get overwhelmed and they suck ass, or they put them into their farm system, and the farm system is just fucking straight garbage. And then they come up and they're like, well, you're the number one pick? You fucking suck dick. And I didn't mean to rhyme on that, but it happened.
I don't know if I'd use the Giants in that regard either, because Saquon Barkley was there. They didn't do much with him. They let him get hurt. They didn't really help him rehab super well. And then they were like, fuck it, we'll give you to the
well, I'm talking about past
rival.
Giants. The general manager for the Giants now, Joe Shane, is a fucking idiot. But I love that we got Jim. Is it Jim Harbaugh or Jim Harbaugh is our new coach, and he came in. He's like, all right, I'm gonna sign with the Giants, but I ain't fucking listening to that GM. And that pretty much Jim Harbaugh is running the team, which I'm excited about.
I mean, okay, it's someone who has won some Super Bowls, so like I feel like you could probably trust that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's either Jim or John. It might be John. The Harbaugh fucking brothers.
John Harbaugh's who you got. Jim Harbaugh is the one that like went to Michigan, and then I don't know where he is at now. Is he still in Michigan, or is he back in the NFL?
I think he's doing college, just like Bill Belichick. You know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's still in Michigan.
Yeah. By the way, love or hate Bill Belichick, him getting snuffed in the fucking Hall of Fame is like a fucking joke. Even got LeBron James going, "What the fuck?" So. Anyways, enough sports talk. I did watch a movie. I've already seen this movie, but knowing me, because I'm writing my novel and I need more research and I need more ideas, that's where I get my influence from, or my inspiration, is I watched the movie The Discovery, which is on Netflix. It came out in 2017. It stars Robert Redford, Jason Segel, and if you watch Breaking Bad, they called him Fat Matt Damon, but his name is Jesse Plemons.
Fat Damon.
Yeah, Fat Damon. But the movie is about like Robert Redford's character has discovered that there is an actual afterlife, and people start killing themselves. In the movie, there's about 4 million suicides, and Robert Redford in the later in the show has a new discovery where he could record the afterlife, but there's like a solid twist to it. There's like fucking 3 twists in this movie. I highly recommend it. I enjoy it. It's a good watch, and it gave me some good ideas for my world building that I'm doing in my novel. Gaming wise, I played a little bit of Stranglehold, and I watched Hard Boiled. I'd listen to you guys, and I'm gonna finish Stranglehold probably by the next time we talk on Big Trouble. I'll probably be done.
Yeah, about time.
What's going around? I'm gonna have to play something that isn't an Ace Combat, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, Ace Combat Stranglehold.
I wish.
That's a good fucking title. Get on it. Who does Ace Combat? Who's the
Bandai Namco?
Bandai. Okay, yeah, get on it. Other than that, I already talked about my new hockey team. Soon, it's probably gonna be a new baseball team if the Mets start sucking. Because
The
that
Mets
team,
have sucked for like decades, haven't they?
yeah, but I'm giving them a chance because they got Bo Bichette now. They got
So as long as they don't trade that guy.
or Peralta is a good pitcher and all that stuff. So we'll see. Reds got somebody back that they used to have. I forgot his name, but he was a big slugger. Fuck, I'll tell you off air, Andy.
Yeah, I must have missed it, I guess.
But other than that, I guess I'll say a couple news that is going to be old if you watch or listen to the audio. Overwatch 2 is now Overwatch. They just ditched a 2 now. And apparently
Too late.
yeah,
Well-
they have single player ideas that they're finally going to do. And
Jesus.
10 new heroes are coming out this year apparently.
Cheers.
Yeah, and a lot of people are like, fuck this shit.
I
Rivals
mean,
without.
why would anyone even care? Marvel Rivals is already just doing what that game could have been doing.
Mhm.
Like, yeah, it's too late. Way
Marvel
too late.
Rivals has drank Overwatch's milkshake. It's over.
Yes.
Yep.
That's exactly what happened.
It is. But it's a way we can make another. It's like, no.
I
my
built
belly-
this straw and
belly-
I put it over there and I drank their milkshake.
I drink it up.
I like the memes that we did in the little video game chat that we have on Facebook. We're like Overwatch 6, 7 and all that stuff, and Overwatch 2 Easy or Overwatch 2 the real sequel and all that stuff. I don't know why they're doing it. I'm guessing probably because nobody's playing their game and everybody's playing Marvel Rivals. Speaking of Marvel Rivals, I did watch a YouTube video about there was drama in some 40K tournament where let me get this guy back in here. There he is. But there was a 40K tournament and there's this guy named Kingsman. You guys don't need to know who he is.
I know the
But,
story. I know what you're about to say.
Yeah. So he was apparently there was no money attached to this tournament, and then out of nowhere there was a 40K prize if you won. So Kingsman's like, fuck, I need that money. We need to lock in. And he was like doing like meta things. Like this one, he had like 4 chicks on his team, and he was trying to tell this one Australian chick, like, hey, if you play Black Widow, we're gonna lose the tournament. You need to be a support character and have 3 heals, and we'll win this. And pretty much they told him, shut the fuck up. I want to play my character. And because she played her character, she was doing like fucking shitty. Like she was going like 0 for 5. There was one where she went like 4 for 10. And then there was one map where she went 8 for 3. But Kingsman played Magic and he was going off. He was like getting like fucking 11 and 2, 20 and 3, 30 and 4. And pretty much he was like nicely saying, hey, this is what we need to do to win. And all the women were like, fuck you, you're harassing us. I'm going to go tell the tournament manager that we need to kick you for harassment. So the tournament manager listened only to the women, probably because he was like simping or white knighting. And
It was actually that dude, that girl's boyfriend that reported him to like the tournament organizer.
Oh,
That's
okay.
What it was. Yeah. Which is like weird.
mm-hmm. But like they got him kicked off, and pretty much Kingsman made a video of, because everybody in the tournament is a streamer, so they all had like a video capture of what was going on, and he put all his highlights into his own channel, and it blew the fuck up. Everybody was against the women, and no, it's not because they were women. They were literally
You make it sound like it is when you put it that way.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
But
if
they
you
were
watch-
also not funny.
Well, I think there was a couple other guys on that team too, because it's like teams of 6.
Mhm.
But there was like 2 people. One, he wasn't even the captain. It was like one of the other girls on the team was the captain, and she was also like, nobody needs to change roles. It's like, you guys are playing for money. Like, I thought, you weren't originally, but it's like, why do you go to a tournament and like not really want to try? Like, that doesn't make any
I mean,
sense.
if they're streamers, weren't they just doing it for like exposure and clout?
Clout?
And
No,
viewers?
no. Well, they were saying we're playing for the vibes, but when money's on the line, you don't play for the fucking vibes. You play for the win. And if you're not going to play for the win, then get the fuck off of the game. And by the way, when I meme about hating women, I'm not memeing at this point. Like, if you watch the video, people are being like, fuck those women, to the point where every woman on that team lost every sponsorship that they ever had. And Kingsman got over 100,000 subscribers and got his someone donated $3,000 because, if you split it throughout the team, that's the amount he would have got if he won the tournament.
Yeah. So it sounds like it worked out for him.
It worked out for him. Yeah.
I mean, it sounds like he got a ton of attention. Like, it kind of sounds perfect.
Yeah, it sounds like it was way better than what it could have happened. Yeah.
Maybe it was all orchestrated. Maybe it was a false flag false flag.
Yeah. They're all like in it on it. We're like, we're gonna be bitches, and you're gonna get a lot of money from us. So be prepared.
Epi had something to do with it.
Yeah,
he didn't kill himself.
Yeah, but other than that, that's the only thing I've been doing.
Circle.
A circle.
Oh, jeez.
All right, yeah, that's all I've done, by the way.
Well. What a note to go out on. But anyway, make sure you go watch Uncut Gems and come back next week, because it sounds like it's going to be a pretty thrilling episode. I think you guys are all going to really like it. I really hope at least one of you comes back with some beef. I really want to hear what's wrong with this movie, because the movie has a lot that's wrong with it.
This is how I win.
Yeah, that's how it's going to win. But anyway, if you really, really like wrestling, and I don't know why you would, but just in case, make sure you go check out Getting Some Collar. That's Stubbs and Zach. You guys have been basically doing it weekly at this point, right?
Well, not exactly.
Yeah, we're like, we miss a week and then we hit 2 weeks in a row, and then we'll do it.
Because you did do every other week, and it feels like more often than that now.
Yeah, well, we had my brother's situation, and then I think the snow shit and all that stuff kind of delayed things.
Can't wrestle in the snow. It's true.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, make sure you go check out Getting Some Collar. Maybe you don't like wrestling and you just want to check it out. That would be pretty cool. If you like competitive card stuff, check out Turbo Blaze GLC. It's where Chaz is a commentary. He's gonna learn you. What specifically would someone expect if they check out Turbo Blaze GLC just out of nowhere?
Yeah, we got lots going on now. So in addition to all of the weekly tournaments we do now, every Friday night you can watch live or just go back and watch recordings of. We've been doing some deck tech guides for different decks that we've created, and we're also now doing weekly conquests, which are like effectively you play 3 decks against someone else's 3 decks, and you have to win with all 3. We've been doing that series now. We're just trying to make more and more content. We're actually close to partnership, so we're getting there. We're about to break the glass ceiling, so kind of exciting stuff. So yeah, come check us out.
We got all kinds of stuff. It's all very varied. I've been watching some of the live stuff. That's what I like. I like hearing the pros tell me about what's going on.
Yeah, there's a lot of color commentary in there.
Yeah, it's my favorite part. I like to goof off when I'm in there. I like to chop it up and call people out on their misgivings. And they like to give it back to me when I play and make a complete ham of myself like I did in the last round. I misplayed pretty hard in the last tournament.
I think we've all been there. But yeah, if you like the professional card stuff, that's what you check out. But if you have a smooth billiard ball style brain like yours truly, you're going to just want to watch cards get opened, come check out Big Triple Rips. It's where I open a new pack of cards every single morning, and sometimes more than a single pack of cards, just like it'll be tomorrow. Gonna open as much Gundam as I can in 3 minutes. I need Cyclops cards. I need to make that deck. Also, I want some Titan stuff. I want to make a Titans deck so bad. I've wanted to for months.
Yeah, that's going to be really good, I think.
Yeah, you said it. But anyway, I hope you'll join us next week, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and follow us on YouTube. Follow us on all your favorite podcast stuff, iTunes, Google, the other stuff. Spotify, that's the one I always forget about. That's like the most popular one. Why did I forget about Spotify?
Yeah, nobody does iTunes
Spotify
anymore.
Specifically. Yeah, does iTunes even exist? I don't even know what's in the list.
It does, but
Okay.
only
It's
people
irrelevant.
Yeah.
Spotify and honestly YouTube. YouTube's probably the place to follow us because you'll get the video. If you're only hearing me right now, then blessed are you who only has ears for us. But make sure you bring him back next week and we'll discuss Uncut Gems. Thanks for listening.
All right. Later, guys.
See ya.